Merit released lip liners and some new colors in their lip oils. I wanted to try out this lip liner formula because everybody is saying it's very innovative, something different and unique to the market. So I wanted to see what the hype was all about. I picked up 2 shades in the lip liner. I have Bespoke and Capricorn, and 2 shades in the new Shade Slick Sheen version. I have Tabby and Twin Set. I also picked up the new blush in Bespoke. We're going to put it all on and I'm going to give you my thoughts. I really love a lot of Merit products and some of them are just disappointing. If you want to find out where on the spectrum these products fall, stay right there. I only picked up 2 shades of each because not all of the shades really appealed to me, and because I knew that they were sheer, I didn't really want to mess with the lighter colors. So I got the shade Bespoke and Capricorn. Bespoke because obviously it's, hopefully going to match this blush. And then Capricorn because it was the deepest shade. These are sheer. I haven't tried them yet. I know that they're sheer. In this Shade Slick Sheen, which is like a shimmery version of the Shade Slicks, I got Tabby and Twin Set. We're going to go in with Bespoke first and kind of see what these are all about. Let me line my lips. Okay, that is the shade Bespoke. It does feel very creamy. I really had to build to get that color. Here to swatch. There is Bespoke swatched, and that's kind of built up. You really got to work to build it up. It's kind of hard to build up. Like I was really going hard there to build that up. It doesn't build very well, but on the lip, it looks nice, right? Maybe a contour shade more than a lip liner. That's Bespoke. Let's try it on with the Shade Slicks. I got Twin Set to go with Bespoke because it's kind of a lighter shade. These are very sheer too. I can get kind of a thick swatch by caking it on there, but it is very sheer too. I mean, you can see how sheer it is. Like it's really built up in the parts where you can see the color. That's totally fine. I came in a little bit closer because it's very sheer, like so sheer. It's not much of a color. It's more a tint, which makes sense with these lip liners because the lip liners are, or at least this one in Bespoke, it's also not a color. It's more of a tint, right? I'm going to swatch the blush. The lip liner shade in Bespoke is not the same as the blush shade. That's the blush shade right there. The blush shade is much more red. The blush shade is absolutely gorgeous. And I'm fine that they're not the exact same colors, I mean, I like that this is a brown color. This to me is like a contour shade. It looks really pretty on the lips. I'm going to wipe this off and we're going to go in with Capricorn. This is Capricorn. It looked like a deep brown on the website. Don't know how it's going to look on the lips. These are, like I said, very sheer. Let's just see. That one is more intense. I like to kind of rub my lips together. It kind of blends. I mean, that's really all you need to do to soften the edge and blend it out. I really like that shade. That's a very nice shade. It reminds me a lot of Matte Stone. It's that same kind of, neutral brown shade that has just a touch of gray in it. Let's go in with Tabby in the Shade Slick and see what this one looks like. This is a really pretty shade. It looks just like a neutral brown. Let's get a swatch. I have to say, like, the whole point of these Shade Slicks is that they are supposed to have a sheen. The sheen is so hard to see, like so hard. It's a barely there. Sheen, you really have to look for it. Can you see it? That's Capricorn, and that is a little more intense. I don't think this is the deepest shade. The deepest, and that is the deepest Shade Slick. I just don't know if that's going to show up on deep skin tones. I mean, it shows up fine on me. It's not as deep on me as you would expect the deepest shade in a lip liner to be. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's put this on top and see how this looks. Again, it's incredibly sheer. So I like that combo though. That's really pretty. That lip liner and that Shade Slick, it's a really, really pretty combination. I'm very happy with that one. So those are all of the colors. We've got Bespoke, Twin Set, Tabby, and Capricorn. This combo is my favorite. The lip liner is a great sculpting color, which I like. I like to kind of contour my lips. I think it makes them look more plump. This does a great job. This is a great contour color. I'm going to try to let these set down on my hand and see if they're difficult to wipe away, because I have a feeling that these are just going to wipe right off. And that's my fear with this kind of formula, this kind of really slippy sheer formula. It's just going to rub right off. And to me, that does not make a good lip liner. I need my lip liners to stick around. So we'll see. I did want to swatch Pink Beet in the regular Shade Slick formula, not the Sheeny formula, and see how it compares. These new ones are so much more sheer than the original. And let me just show you. Do you see that? Do you see how vibrant and pigmented Pink Beet is compared to the other two? Those are built up. I built up Tabby and Twin Set. I built up the liners too to get what you're seeing here. Those are incredibly sheer. The original formula is so much more pigmented. I'm scared to smudge this. When I try something on camera, you're seeing my real raw, honest reaction, like a first impression reaction. That in a lip liner formula to me is not good for what I like in my lip liner. What I like in a lip liner is for it to last. I do like them to be smudgeable. So I'm very happy that these are smudgeable, that they're so easy to use. This is still not set. Like I can still just smear it. And I've been talking to you for some time. Now I understand that Merit is like a minimalist complexion line. It's meant to be no makeup. There are a lot of Merit products that I really like. The eyeshadows are so good. The skin prep is so good. The mascara, I really like the mascara. Not a fan of their complexion stick, not at all a fan of their bronzer or their highlighter. So most of their complexion products to me are kind of a miss. I'm not really a fan of the blush formula, but this is so pretty. This one so far is changing my mind about their blushes. There's something about them that I just don't love, and it is the balmy, the super, super balmy texture, right? It's kind of the same issue that I had with the Isamaya blushes, is that when you've got something super creamy and balmy like this, it can dissolve what's under it. This did not eat through my makeup whatsoever. I did go in with a brush and tap it on instead of rubbing it or swiping it, and that could have helped. I'm absolutely thrilled with this blush. This is really, really pretty. And the lip look, like I like the lip look. It's just that I know it's not going to last. I'm going to go back in and line my lips with Bespoke, and I'm going to go in with a Merit lipstick. I'm overlining a little more than I'm intending to, which is fine. I will say they're very comfortable. Like they feel very moisturizing. When I rub my lips together, it almost feels like I have a lip balm on. But I don't know if that's what you want in a lip liner. A lip gloss, yes, but a lip liner, I don't know if you want it to be so balmy. I'm going to go in with the Merit Signature Lip, the Signature Matte Lip in the shade Court. This is such a pretty shade. These are fantastic. I love this. That is the shade Court. It's such a comfortable matte and such a beautiful shade. I love this formula. Merit has some truly exceptional products, and then they have some products that to me are just not worth it. If you want something that is just super, super moisturizing, barely there, adds a little bit of definition to your lips, but is not going to set down and be long wearing, that you can wipe away, that you will need to reapply. These are something that you will need to reapply. Because of that, I feel like you will burn through these. The Shade Slicks, they're a moisturizing, comfortable formula. Like they really are. They really do feel nice on the lips. They're very hydrating. They don't dry out your lips. That is something that you're into. I really, really like these. I am going to say that I would suggest the original formula and not this new Sheen formula. For one, there is like no sheen, no shimmer, I guess is what I should say. There's a sheen, there's a shine because they are wet. Let's go ahead and put it on. Yeah, so there's a sheen because they're a lip gloss, but there isn't any visible shimmers. Even in my 10 times magnification mirror, that if you've watched any of my videos, you know I look at everything in this mirror. I cannot see a single visible shimmer in this. It's just a lip oil. One thing that I will say for Merit is their shades are so beautiful. They're so unique and different and not what you see everybody else do. Merit has some truly, truly beautiful blush shades, lipstick shades, lip gloss shades. They have a great shade selection. So if you see a shade that you like, I would go for it. So I'm just swatching them as thick as you would actually wear them instead of trying to build it up to show you the color. You know what I mean? So there is a difference in those two, in those two shades. But not much, not much. Like, I don't think that it would be a visible difference on the lips. It's more like a tint. This is a warm tint. This is a cool tint. This is Tabby is the warm. Twinset is the cool. And that's really the only difference that I see in those products. You tell me, do you see any shimmer, any sparkles, anything? I mean, yes, they're shiny. They're shiny because they're wet. They're not shiny because of any shimmers. I wish I liked them more. You know, I do think that, like all makeup, these could be the perfect solution for somebody. I hope that this was helpful. Let me know if you picked these up and what you are thinking about them. I will see you in my next video. Until then, take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.